And I'm Cadet Vanessa Alvarez, and we will be your narrators for this afternoon's parade.
At Georgia Military College, we celebrate over 142 years of military heritage that continues to provide hope, opportunity, excellence, and leadership for our students. These honored principles are the foundation Georgia Military College was built upon. We pay tribute to a part of that history today through the induction of the Hall of Heroes, Class of 2022. This exclusive recognition is the highest honor that can be bestowed on an alumnus of the Georgia Military College Corps of Cadets.
To join us in this celebration, Georgia Military College extends a special welcome to the guests and dignitaries who have joined Lieutenant General and Mrs. Caldwell, and we would like to recognize a few of the distinguished members.
The Hall of Heroes inductees and families. The family of Dr. James E. Baugh and his wife, Mrs. B.G. Baugh. Colonel Tom Torrance, his family and wife, Mrs. Ellen Torrance.
Mr. George Hogan, Chairman, Georgia Military College Board of Trustees. Mr. Edwin Amerman, President, Georgia Military College Alumni Association.
Georgia Military College President Emeritus, Major General Peter J. Boylan and his wife, Kathy. Already formed on Grant Parade are members of the Georgia Military College Band. The band commander is Cadet Captain Katarina Knapp. The company First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Jasmine Smith.
Our nation's colors in the 143rd Corps of Cadets are now marching onto Grant Parade. The regiment comprised of 4 battalions will form on the field to begin this afternoon's ceremony.
The Cadet Regimental Adjutant, Cadet Major Jennifer Trejo, directed the band to sound Adjutant's call and is conducting the Adjutant's march to center herself on the regiment to begin today's ceremony.
The commander of troops is now moving to the front of the field with the staff to receive the formation from the adjutant. The commander of troops for today's ceremony is Cadet Colonel Jabril Bennett.
Reset! Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Sound Off is a ceremonial tradition that dates back to the Crusades when military bands march and countermarch before units designated to take part in the upcoming battle.
Sound off! Regiment! Battalion! Unhit! Who? Reset! Reset! Move!
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as the Georgia Military College Band plays Ruffles and Flourishes. Traditionally, Ruffles and Flourishes is played for civilian dignitaries and general officers. This afternoon, Lieutenant General Caldwell defers honors to GMC's inductee, the late Dr. James Baugh and Colonel Tom Torrance.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Order! Order! Move! Hooray! Hooray! Rip!
Again, welcome to Georgia Military College and the 2022 Hall of Heroes Induction and Military Honors Parade. Your host for today's ceremony is the President of Georgia Military College, Lieutenant General William B. Caldwell IV.
Regiment! Battalion! Unhit! Who? Color center! Move!
The commander of troops has ordered the colors to come forward for presentation. century, in the days when armies first adopted the regimental system. It was then decided that each regiment should be assigned a color. These colors not only made each regiment easy to identify, but also served as a rallying point on the battlefield. Today we refer to our nation's flag, the state flag, and the command flag as colors.
Sir, the colors are present.
Present command.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of our national anthem. For our guests in uniform and our veterans as desired, please render the hand salute. For our guests in civilian clothes, please place your right hand over your heart.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Detachment! Order! Move! Order! Order! Move! Hooray! Hooray! Move!
Ladies and gentlemen, the Director of Alumni and Community Engagement, Mr. Craig Portwood.
Today is the continuation of a vision to recognize Georgia Military College Corps of Cadets alumni who have provided extraordinary service to our nation while bringing honor to their alma mater. Nominations are received from alumni and friends of GMC and then very carefully vetted by a committee of GMC leadership in conjunction with the Commandant's Office and the GMC Alumni Association. And it is our tremendous privilege to induct the 2022 class of the Georgia Military College Hall of Heroes, Dr. James E. Ball and Colonel Thomas G. Torrance. This is the highest honor bestowed on an alumnus from the Corps of Cadets, and each gentleman has served with great integrity and has credited their career to the foundation that they have received here at Georgia Military College. It is with tremendous pride that we celebrate their service and that we share this honor with their families that are sitting with us today. And the complete narrative, of which I will be sharing an abbreviated portion, is found in the parade program that you picked up as you came in today. Our first inductee is Dr. James E. Ball, high school class of 1937, junior college class of 1939. Dr. James Ball served in World War II as a charter member of the 325th Glider Infantry Regiment of the 82nd Airborne Division, which was given the task to arrive in the battle by glider. And this storied unit led the way in key strategic engagements during World War II. Dr. Ball's unit conducted a glider assault on D-Day +1, landing by glider in Normandy, and participated in the invasion of France. The next glider assault of the 325th was during Operation Market Garden, the largest airborne operation ever conducted. And it was during this battle that the 325th landed in the middle of German positions that had surrounded other elements of the 82nd Airborne Division, and that glider attack helped to turn the tide of battle. Dr. Ball's service included the following campaigns: Sicily, Naples Fagio, Normandy with Arrowhead, Rhineland with Arrowhead, Ardennes, and Central Europe. And one of his proudest moments was his combat experience during a glider assault when one of his glider pilots was shot and killed, and Dr. Ball safely landed the glider on the ground, ensuring the safety of his fellow glidermen. In 1997, Lieutenant General Joseph Kellogg Jr. recognized Dr. Ball for his selfless service to the 82nd Airborne and for earning the Bronze Star Medal. He was also the recipient of the European, African, Middle Eastern Theater Service Medal, representing the multiple campaigns he participated in during World War II. And his regiment also earned the Presidential Unit Citation due to their heroic efforts during Salerno and Operation Market Garden. Dr. Ball was also part of the official delegation which traveled overseas to Russia to negotiate the release of U-2 spy plane pilot Captain Francis Gary Powers. And it was his humanitarian efforts that greatly assisted in his release back to the United States. Dr. Ball led a notable medical career, practicing medicine in Baldwin County for 52 years and serving as medical examiner for many years as well. He was deeply invested in the Milledgeville community until his passing in 2010. He credited GMC as the greatest influence on his life and the reason for his success. And the James E. Ball Barracks, right here on our campus, reflect he and his wife B.G.'s commitment to enhancing the lives of GMC cadets well into the future. Dr. Ball and his wife B.G. shared 60 years in marriage. Together they have one daughter, Patricia Ball Thompson, and 5 grandchildren. And I would now like to ask Mrs. B.G. Ball to join President Caldwell and Mr. George Hogan, Chairman of the GMC Board of Trustees, as they present the Hall of Heroes coin for the class of 2022. Please join me in a round of applause for Dr. Ball and his family. Our next inductee is Colonel Thomas G. Torrance, high school class of 1974. Colonel Tom Torrance joined an estimated 30-plus family members who have also graduated from GMC. He attended GCSU and joined the Army ROTC program to cross-enroll at GMC for classes in training, and in 1978 was commissioned as a second lieutenant in the field artillery on the GMC campus. It was during his 30 years of active duty that Colonel Torrance served in a variety of command and staff positions in the U.S. and abroad, including command positions at the battalion and brigade levels. And as an officer in the U.S. Army, he served at GMC as an assistant professor teaching military science to the Junior College Corps of Cadets from 1984 to 1988. Colonel Torrance's combat assignments include Operation Desert Storm and Operation Iraqi Freedom. In spring 2003, during Operation Iraqi Freedom, Colonel Torrance earned the Silver Star for exceptionally meritorious achievement and valorous service in connection with military operations against a hostile force. And he distinguished himself while commanding the 3rd Infantry Division Mechanized Artillery and serving as the division's fire support coordinator. Colonel Torrance was directly responsible for planning, coordinating, and executing all fire support as the 3rd Infantry Division attacked farther and faster than any other in history. And it was his leadership and expertise that helped to destroy the enemy's fire support systems and saved our American soldiers' lives. And through 21 days of continuous combat, he personally led the Devarty headquarters convoys to the occupation of the Baghdad International Airport. Colonel Torrance served in the Pentagon from 2004 to 2006 on the Joint Staff and the Directorate for Strategic Plans and Policy for the Middle East. And his final assignment on active duty was as the Deputy Commandant at the United States Army War College. His many military awards and decorations include the Distinguished Service Medal, the Silver Star, the Legion of Merit, and the Bronze Star. After retiring from the Army in 2009, he worked for the Northrop Grumman Corporation, supporting Army operations in Iraq and Afghanistan. Colonel Torrance served as president of the GMC Alumni Association Board from 2017 to 2021, and currently serves as a Georgia Military College Foundation trustee and is also on several other leadership boards. He's married to the former Ellen Provost of Monroe, Georgia. They have 2 adult children, Leanne Triplett and Kelly Capozzi, and he is the proud papa to 5 grandchildren. At this time, I would like to ask Colonel Torrance to join President Caldwell and Mr. George Hogan, the chairman of our GMC Board of Trustees, as they present to him his Hall of Heroes coin for the class of 2022. Will you please give a round of applause to Colonel Tom Torrance. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to introduce the 21st President of Georgia Military College, Lieutenant General William B. Caldwell IV.
To everyone here today, thanks for coming. Thanks for making this a special occasion. On behalf of the Georgia Military College Board of Trustees and Chairman George Hogan, we want to tell you that this is in fact our highest honor that we can bestow upon an alum of the Georgia Military College Corps of Cadets. Today we have the honor of being able to induct into the GMC Hall of Heroes 2 exemplary alum who personified our values of duty, honor, country, and character above all. While the institution may look different from what they experienced, the heart of developing men and women of service to others, selfless service, and to a calling higher than themselves is still the same today as it was when they were here. Both of these men who were just inducted are American heroes. These gentlemen exhibited extraordinary valor, courage, and determination. Their service and sacrifice for our nation made them worthy of this honorable distinction. To our cadets on the parade field, you are at the beginning of your educational and career path. Look to these 2 GMC alums as an inspiration and role model for your service and ultimate success in life. You have the opportunity to build on the legacy that they have created, one that they began right here at Georgia Military College. Again, to everyone joining us today, thank you very much, and we are incredibly excited to have inducted our 2 most recent members into the Georgia Military College Hall of Heroes. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as Cadet Kaylee Bell recites the Cadet Prayer.
Please bow your heads. Almighty God, General of all life's forces, Commander of nature, we praise thy holy name. Visit thy presence upon us and all former GMC cadets. Reinforce us in our quest for knowledge, integrity, and leadership. Instill in us humanitarianism and bless our enemy, whoever he might be. Extinguish from our daily lives greed and envy, and make us champions of right and ladies and gentlemen of honor. May we glorify thy name in victory and be courageous in defeat. Help us ever to think first of our comrades, secondly of ourselves, and always of thee. Guide our footsteps and cleanse our minds. May we be first in the service of our country and first in thy service. Lead us, O Lord, that we might lead. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Regiment! Battalion! Untitled! Colors! Post!
Elizabeth, march!
review. Pass and review.
Today, Lieutenant Colonel Caldwell, the first pastor review for our first living inductee into the Georgia Military College Hall of Heroes, Colonel Tom Torrance.
Regimental Commander of the 143rd Corps Cadets and Commander of Troops for today's parade is Cadet Colonel Gabriel Bennett.
Members of the regimental staff are Cadet Major Jennifer Trey, Regimental S1 Infantry, Cadet Major Jonathan Bradley, Regimental S2, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Carson Meisner, Regimental S3, Cadet Major Jacob Kane, Regimental S4, Cadet Command Sergeant Major Stephanie Trey, Regimental Command Sergeant Major.
The 2nd Battalion is commanded by Cadet Major Polly Rose Ball. The Battalion Command Sergeant Major is Cadet Command Sergeant Major Brian Hall. Headquarters and Headquarters Company is commanded by Cadet Captain Anthony Barnes. Company First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Alex French. Charlie Company is commanded by Cadet Captain Joshua Bellarama. Company's First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Cameron Stevens. Delta Company is commanded by Cadet Captain Caleb A. Hawk. Company First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Madison Wright.
The 1st Battalion is commanded by Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Edward Wilson. The Battalion Command Sergeant Major is Cadet Command Sergeant Keith Wilson. Alpha Company is commanded by Cadet Captain Neil Johnson. Company First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Frederick Fraser. Bravo Company is commanded by Cadet Captain Gary Brown. Company First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Louis Sims.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and render appropriate homage as the national colors pass in front of your seating area. For our guests in uniform and our veterans as desired, please render their hands salute. For our guests in civilian clothes, please place your right hand over your heart.
The 4th Battalion is commanded by Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Griffith Green. The Battalion Command Sergeant Major is Cadet Command Sergeant Major Christian Michigan. Alpha Company is commanded by Cadet Captain John Hall. Company First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Rajon Williams.
Company First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Kayla Phillips. Foxtrot Company is commanded by Cadet Captain Ellie Westrum. Company First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Joel Daughter. Headquarters and Headquarters Detachment is commanded by Cadet Captain Joyce Scow. Company First Sergeant is Cadet First Sergeant Kalia Wright.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the Army service salute.
Sir, this concludes the ceremony. Character above all.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the 143rd Corps Cadets Hall of Heroes Induction and Military Honors Parade. Thank you for joining us this afternoon.